I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs.
I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up.
Welcome to Elite Echo, your front row ticket to the secrets they've attempted to bury. You're in the proper place if you're prepared to delve deeply into the shadows of power and celebrity. Hit the like button, tell a friend who should hear this, and watch the video because what's about to happen is really stunning. Let's get started. The Diddy trial's second week has begun, and guess who is finally speaking up? That's correct. Justin Bieber has now boldly called out Diddy.Combs by name. A new public statement was just released that reveals everything, including names, celebrities, and the true events that transpired behind closed doors. Prosecutors have recently released startling receipts and concrete proof that connect Diddy to a group of A-list celebrities. This revelation demonstrates that Diddy had significant backup and wasn't operating the business alone. It turns out that some of the most well-known and influential figures in the game were assisting Diddy in concealing the truth. They weren't merely keeping quiet, they were defending him. Now that the heat is on, they're all being pulled straight into the flames. Interview 205-242. Prosecutors have presented the jury with an astounding list that is more than 100 names long. This is not just any old list. It is filled with A-level celebrities, all of whom will be mentioned during
by Michael B. Jordan, Kanye West, and more celebrities were name-dropped at Diddy Combs' trial. As jury selection in the mogul's sex trafficking trial got underway May 5th in New York, NBC News reports prospective jurors were shown a list of more than 100 names of people and places that may be referenced during the trial, including actors Michael B. Jordan, Mike Myers, and rapper Kanye West. While the aforementioned celebrities are not implicated in the case, the potential jurors were asked whether they knew any of the names listed and whether it would impact their ability to be impartial, per the outlet. Attorneys did not share an explanation for
during the trial. Interview 255, she Aj 328. While the public is supporting Cassie, Hollywood appears to be playing a different game behind closed doors. Take a look at
trial. Justin Bieber breaking his silence on the ordeal after months of speculation over their one-time relationship. His rep telling ET, although Justin is not among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve. Bieber's questionable connection to Diddy piquing interest online as the rap mogul's indictment for sex trafficking and racketeering charges, which he denies, made
Kanye West, who has already demonstrated which side he's on. Truly going on. And the most outrageous thing is that some of these celebrities are secretly trying to influence Trump to pardon Diddy. Yes, you read correctly. They are working to save him politically. Interview 357. 432 Sector. The first time Justin Bieber's team has spoken out since Diddy was charged. Representatives for the singer have released a statement, and they claim it has people talking. Even though
got me a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
So apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody.
This all comes as Bieber's followers are worried for him, the singer's erratic social media posts causing concern week after week, the Beliebers asking if what he's seen behind the scenes of the industry.
Justin was not physically abused by Diddy. He is aware that there was something sinister going on behind the scenes and supports anyone who has the courage to speak up. However, this is what's raising the eyebrows. Although he hasn't revealed all the details yet, Justin is obviously telling people that the truth is far more horrible than anyone imagined. 48 hours ago. He never denied the abuse occurred. Didn't question it and didn't explain why it was alleged, because he knows deep down that what he saw and heard was real. Interview 5/20/602. Justin was only 13 when Usher brought him into the spotlight. But here's the twist. It wasn't just Usher making moves. After Justin was signed, Usher sent him to Diddy instead of keeping him close. But the odd thing is that Diddy wasn't
48 hours. Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go buck full.
His manager. His label, Lefus Records, was run under Diddy's influence the entire time. Wasn't guiding his career. He wasn't even officially involved in his development. So the big question is, why was Diddy given so much access to Justin in the first place? What kind of pull did he really have? Something about this setup just doesn't sit right. And now people are demanding answers. Interview 644-706 did. There have been rumors about what actually happened for years, with some people saying Diddy exceeded boundaries with Justin. Did he exploit Justin to get close to other celebrities and worse, pass him around in exclusive circles? Severe disagreements with Justin.
Man, you good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
Tell you my number.
Yeah.
Justin, and at about the same time, Justin began acting out, getting into trouble, and exhibiting symptoms that something was badly wrong. Interview 732-757. Now old images of Justin and Diddy having a party are beginning to surface again. The vibe in those films shows Justin appearing tense and obviously uncomfortable. Now that they're looking more closely, office workers are asking, was there more going on?
Seriously on.
Back out anytime soon.
I'm scared that security will come out. I'll fucking run it to the Harry Potter.
I do feel sorry for him. We're all trying to bombard. I'm very sorry. Okay.
Oh my god, how much did I thought? I think it cost me.
Yeah, honestly.
Going on behind those Hollywood smiles, interview sheet out. 8/16/8/2015. Justin has come out and stated that Usher not only let him down, but also harmed his career. According to insiders, the reason is that Usher only signed Justin as a favor to Diddy, who was
Welcome to the family, John. Bad boy.
having trouble locking him in at the time. But as soon as Justin was inside, Usher gave him directly to over the years. Diddy's choice altered everything. Justin has taken significant steps to sever his relationship with Usher and Diddy. He has even declined Usher's invitation to perform at the Super Bowl, demonstrating how far he has gone to avoid them. Interview 938. 10/14, Justin has revealed how the limelight almost destroyed him. He disclosed in an interview with Apple Music that he still bears significant scars from the anguish he endured. Shamefully, he has stated repeatedly that one of his main objectives at this time is to shield up-and-coming artists, because he doesn't want anyone else to experience
mental in starting your career. What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client.
Before we came back here, you had asked me.
She's going to
let her read back the question.
Thank you for your memory.
It's kind of true that Usher was very instrumental
I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
What he did. Interview 1035, 1106, he is still plagued by those memories. His substance abuse issues were more than simply crazy behavior. They were a means for him to numb the stress, the grief, and everything else he had to go through. Young Justin's story illuminates a harsh reality. Hollywood.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they loved me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me, but at the end of the day, I'm never gonna force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, let her do her thing, and if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here.
Can be a perverse environment. Young talent is frequently thrust into the spotlight with little to no protection, and regrettably, some families choose to ignore it as long as the money keeps coming in. Interview 1136, 1220. He couldn't have done all of this by himself. The industry is set up to safeguard individuals like him. The sole explanation for why he was able to continue this for so long without being stopped. Interview 12.
Can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can...
34, 13, 16. According to insiders, Usher was introduced to Diddy's Puffy Flavor Camp when he was just 13 years old. From that point on, Usher was aware of Diddy's dark side and the types of activities he was involved in.
That Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like, what kind of fucking asshole do you gotta be to take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more?
Particularly with regard to children. Despite all of that information, Usher chose to give Justin over. This choice not only damaged Justin's career, but also put him in the same destructive loop that began with Usher, and ultimately included Justin as well. Interview 1352. 14. Over the years, Justin has left hints about his true circumstances, and his music video for Yummy was one of the most significant. It wasn't just a showy performance, it was full of symbolism, and viewers soon know.
Get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing.
When all these pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts? Or are you sitting there?
Is that the kind of managing he's doing?
Usher, are you sitting down with him and saying, yeah, show your or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man.
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey, listen, he has a mind of his own. What he chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher is somebody...
I have nothing to do with Justin Bieber's...
Noticed images that appeared to call out influential people, such as indications that Clive Davis may have been complicit in an unsettling incident. Even the Yummy advertisement caused some people to take notice. In order to highlight the harsh reality that no one is safe in that industry, not even the most innocent people, Justin chose pictures of babies to boldly convey the message that certain music executives don't consider anyone to be off limits, according to admirers. Interview 1509-1545. Usher and Diddy had a firm hold on Justin's career at the time, and he was stuck. He couldn't move without them tugging the strings.
Wow! I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. Look at what a beautiful face. All right, now it's time to...
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song?
So if Justin tried to draw away from Diddy, Diddy would immediately return for him as if he couldn't get away. Control by shutting off your career. They openly state that if you quit, you won't have any more agreements, airplay, or prospects. This isn't just pressure. It's outright manipulation. Not only was Justin battling for freedom, but he was also trying to stay alive in a field that blacklists anyone who deviates from the norm. Interview 16/22/1645. Not only was Justin enmeshed in Diddy's perverse world.
Pressing Bieber.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Like, I'm calling you and answering.
Yeah, that was low. That was weird. That was crazy. That was weird.
They
did not run through Bieber at that
They was pressing him like, why you not answering your phone? Like, yo.
Yeah. Like, I don't got a video of me fingering you. He wasn't answering for a reason.
He was like, I don't ever want last time. Because you did things to me.
But let's not forget Cassie. Diddy began pursuing Cassie when she was just 19 years old. He was a grown man in his 40s who was having an affair with a teenager, and for some reason, no one in the industry called it out. Instead, it was dismissed as just another celebrity hookup. It was anything but typical. After testifying, Cassie has since spoken out, saying that the more she recalls, the more it hurts. But she is proud that she finally found the strength to stop the abuse and tell her truth. It's likely that Justin feels the same way. The pain is deep, but the moment you speak up, healing begins. Interview 17/30/1801. In her
young girl took that impressionable young girl who wanted to be a star, who wanted all her dreams that she had to come true, and fed her drugs, fed her pills, fed her alcohol, and fed her mushrooms and things that she never took before to F her mind up, and then put her in a position.
Her compelling testimony against Diddy, Dawn Richard, a former member of the band Danity Kane, disclosed that she and her group members endured constant harassment while working under his label. Dawn claimed that Diddy would unexpectedly enter their changing rooms and even went so far as to inappropriately touch her, but she didn't stop there. Dawn said that she saw Diddy become violent and physically lash out in ways that left everyone in his vicinity stunned. These aren't just rumors. They're testimonials piled on top of one another. Interview 1836/1905.
Joined Combs' group Diddy Dirty Money after Danity Kane disbanded. While on the stand, she told jurors that she saw Combs hit Ventura with a skillet full of eggs at his Los Angeles home in 2009. Richard added, "I was scared for her. I was scared to do anything." Richard's testimony in Combs' ongoing trial comes 8 months after she accused the rapper in a lawsuit of subjecting her to years of inhumane working conditions, which included groping, assault, and false imprisonment.
And even though more people are speaking up, Justin hasn't testified yet. Some speculate that this is because he's still afraid after re-entering that storm after everything he's gone through might be more than he can handle. Interview 1922-2005.
And whenever these trials come about, the closer you get to the trial date, a lot of things start happening to remove people from the case that are going to strengthen the case for the prosecution. And I feel like we're watching that take place now with one of the male sex worker guys who provided tapes to the feds. He's disappeared. And this is similar to what happened in the Tory Lanez case, where the bodyguard whose DNA was on the weapon, he disappeared. So I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs, and we've been watching that take place.
From Justin Bieber's shocking disclosures to the lengthy list of celebrities embroiled in this scandal, the industry is being rocked by what is being revealed in court, and this is only the beginning. Prosecutors are revealing names and obtaining receipts, and if you thought today's don't sleep on it because the truth is coming out quickly and more major names are likely to fall, so hold on tight because the drama was intense. Share this with someone who should hear it, subscribe, and leave a comment with your opinions. We'll see you next time for more incredible updates. See you at the next.